Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's your girl, Britt Reacts, and today we are reacting to Bill Burr makes fun of Conan's shoes. This is Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
Why do you have athletic soles on your wingtips?
This is a fair question.
I just noticed. You never know.
I just noticed that.
These are beautiful, wingtip shoes.
I don't know what it is.
I'm going to take these off now.
Is he going running?
These are beautiful wingtip shoes. And then at the bottom, they just have a little, like a rubber grip.
Yeah, in case a pickup game of hoop. He just can take off his tie. All right.
Well, you never know. You never know what might
tall.
happen.
Someone would pick you on the team. All right.
Is Conan
does
tall?
this look absurd to all of you?
Let me know in the comments how tall Conan O'Brien is. Is he tall?
Oh, wait. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Does he also?
for leaping to my defense. That whole group over there still thinks it looks stupid. I think
he did too. He just wants to be your friend. There was too much emotion. You think this looks stupid? He's like, no. It's like it didn't require that level. We're talking about souls that should be. So, nah, it's fine. That's where it should have been.
Well, anyway,
Gold toe socks.
Remember the video of him talking about people on the airplane with the gold toe socks that cross over their feet and rub their ankles together, and now he's got on gold toe socks. Oh my gosh. Also, I just want to go on record and say Bill Burr has gave himself I think he said he's a 5, on the scale of 1 to 10, how attractive he is. He says he's a 5, and I disagreed with that. I said I think he's like a 7.5 because he's funny. But the older he gets, the more this full red beard with the 2 stripes of white, the super bald head, the older Bill Burr gets. I'm sorry, ladies. I mean, not ladies, but is his wife's name Nia? Is that? I think y'all told me his wife's name is Nia. I feel like she and I should be friends. Your husband is aging very well, like fine wine.
Anyway,
Gold toe socks.
I'm a banker.
What are you, a sitcom dad in the 50s? Honey, I'm home.
Hello,
I got a new company car.
Listen,
it's great to be
he's
white.
Going in.
I say that every morning when I wake up, as all white people do.
Yeah. Hey, you know that non-white people, the government gives us free gold-toed socks once a month just for being white. They just them out. Remember us come election time.
There have been times when those socks got me through some really rough periods when Uncle Sam sends them my way.
Makes you feel successful.
It does, actually. I feel good about these shoes.
When your wife makes a good point, do you take off your shoes and point to your socks? Just be like, do you think every guy walks around with these? Huh? Gold on his toes?
You think that's how I win arguments with my wife? You think that's how
what
I'm
down to.
You point to something you're wearing that you're proud of to win an argument with your wife?
I get along great with my wife now. I don't die on every hill now. I just go, all right, even if it makes no...
That's literally something that I learned in marriage counseling. It's you got to choose which hills you're willing to go on and which ones you're it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They seem to have a really good friendship. I watched recently a compilation of him on the show, and now they've seen, they're a bit older here. They seem to have they're friends. I don't know. Do they have an outside friendship? I love the back and forth banter that we're still going on about the shoe sock situation. Is this where this was supposed to go?
I don't die on every hill now. I just go, all right, even if it makes no sense to me. I just think you know what? It's just gonna be an argument. I'm gonna give in, and then we're gonna do this dumb way. So why not just act like I want to do it, And it keeps the peace. I slowly die inside, but as we're doing it, I don't need you to act like you care.
You know what? Honestly, I don't really.
Yeah, I know. So
yeah.
You sounded like you're watching a rescue dog commercial. Aww. You want one? No, I work too much. Gas it.
Well, I'm sure your wife is always right too. Just
no, she is right a lot of the time.
She is.
See how that works?
Very nice.
See how that
I
works?
disagree with them.
Do you talk like this?
Ear to ear grin.
Have you done couples counseling? Have you ever done that?
No.
Because you can't talk this way, and you can talk this way to your therapist, but you can't sit there with your wife and say, look, I just pretend what she's saying, which is crazy, makes sense, and a little part of me dies inside. Let's all go get cookies. You know, you can't talk
No,
like
you can't do that because then you make that person laugh, and then as much as they fight it, they're on your side.
I know what you're
That's
talking
how it
about.
works. You've done that.
I know what you're talking
I've
about.
never gone to couples therapy. Somebody told me like that's everybody he knew that went to couples therapy immediately got divorced afterwards.
No, that's not true.
Well, I didn't. I'm just repeating what somebody else said.
I just said I didn't say it. Somebody told me. Like I didn't say it. Somebody told me, so I don't go.
Well, I didn't. I'm just repeating what somebody else said. You said that like I said. I didn't come up with
Terrible. I'm a couples
No, it's
counselor
not
in my
true.
own way. I just think we need to
You
encourage
think I said the
people to-
world was flat? Sorry.
Well, until I see real evidence.
It is. It's like a cereal bowl, evidently. And we're looking down into it.
Right. Have
According
you
the
talked to
internet.
someone who
The
believes the
Earth?
Earth is flat?
Really?
Do you know what you would say to them? Would they be swayed by pictures from space, or does that not mean anything to someone who believes the Earth
It's
is
all
flat?
done in a studio, man. They do it over in Burbank.
Over in Burbank?
It would depend on the situation.
Right.
If it was at night and we were by ourselves and I didn't know him and he just approached me, then I would just be like, oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think you're right. I would just agree with them and make them leave. They probably wouldn't.
He's really
Probably
thinking
his
about
eyebrows
this.
would go up in
He's
excitement that
really
he found
thinking
somebody
about
else that
this.
agreed with his way of seeing the world.
Right.
And then I couldn't get rid of him. I don't know. It's quite a conundrum.
And then you'd be with this person for the rest of your life. They'd be
Yeah.
a good friend.
Well, what was bad was when I got into conspiracy theory about the banks and the Federal Reserve was you met so few of those, and then those other people they just thought because you believed that those guys were a problem that you then thought the world was flat and all this
I
other.
feel like we have gone down a rabbit hole. What are we talking about? Like, what's happening? I feel like you open up the earth is flat conversations and things get real like, where are we? What's going on? Huh?
That those guys were a problem that you then thought the world was flat and all this other stuff. It's like, no, I don't think that. I just think this stuff over there. And then they would look at you like you were a sellout. Like there seemed to be like no middle ground with conspiracy theory. You had to be all in with shapeshifters and lizard people. It's just like, no, I'm just saying the Federal Reserve. It's,
Right. You were saying you think in some ways our economic system might be a little gamed. A lot of
Ponzi
people,
scheme. Yeah.
And a lot of people agree with you, and they thought, well, because that's a conspiracy theory, you're in on everything.
Yeah,
Every
that I
single
thought we
thing.
didn't
My
land on
brain
the moon
hurts trying to follow this.
and stuff like that. So then I
Honestly. I'm
yeah,
a
I just call them
dimwit,
the
I
eyebrow
guess.
raise people because then they come up, dude, like, you know what else? You know what else? They come up to like that. So I just sort of like, I'll kind of keep my thoughts to myself.
My brain, I guess I'm like, I don't know. I'm not all there. The lights are not on upstairs. All my marbles are loose. I don't know. But that last bit of conversation just has my head hurting. It's just like, it was so hard for me to like keep up and follow. I mean, I understood what they were saying, but it just felt like it was like pinging, ping, ping, ping. And so it was hard to like keep up. But the whole way it started was funny about Conan'S shoes. That is, I don't know. I mean, they're probably super comfortable because a traditional wingtip shoe has got a hard, men's shoes don't look comfortable to me at all. Like the dress shoes. I don't know how y'all do it. But that was funny. All right. I do think Bill Burr is aging really well. I love him in podcast gear. I love like listening to him be a little like thoughtful and take his time, and it's not always about the punchline in the bit. Like I like him in that setting. So yeah. Anyway, now that I've ping, squirrel, I'm all over the place. You go have the day you deserve. Peace.